Hey, my fellow hustlers, we're back with another episode. Today we have an awesome guest, Mr. John McIntyre with Law Office of John McIntyre.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. How are
Thanks
you
for
doing
having
today?
me.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just, finished up work, so nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Able to come over here now. Didn't have to cancel on you or anything.
Yeah.
So,
I
so
appreciate
it's
it.
good. Yeah.
Thank you for your time. I'm pretty sure you stay busy, but thank you for coming through.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll jump right into it. So let's learn a little bit about you, man. You're a lawyer here in Amarillo.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What's your practice?
Yeah. So my background's in a lot of natural resources, specifically with oil and gas.
Okay.
I've done a lot of renewable projects too, so can do a lot of wind, solar as well, but there's not as much solar up here in this area. That might change.
Yeah.
Water, things like that. But I'm expanding my practice to include estate planning, do business contracts,
Okay.
business formation, also agricultural issues. So trying to cater to individuals more in rural communities and
Mm,
small businesses in rural communities, and just kind of be a one-stop shop
yeah.
where they can come. Also, with Amarella here too, there's people that are involved with all these issues, small businesses, things like that, and people that live here, that might own land in the Panhandle or other parts of the state where
Yeah.
these issues come up.
Yeah. How long have you been here in Amarillo?
Just about a year.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
a little
fairly
over a
new.
year. Yep.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm glad to have you on.
Thank you.
Get to know you. Let people get to know you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So you came from Dallas, or
I
where
was
were you
in
at?
I was in Santa Fe. So
Santa Fe.
yeah, my career and just where I was raised and stuff is taking an interesting path. So I was born and raised in Dallas. My family's from the Canadian area, so they've been in Canadian since the late 1800s, early
Oh wow.
1900s. Yeah. So we got pretty deep roots there.
Yeah.
I'm up in Canadian. I have an office also in Canadian.
Okay.
So I'm in Canadian 2 or 3 days a week, and then here also, 2 or 3 days a
Yeah.
week, depending on the split in the week. But yeah, born and raised in Dallas. Then went to law school at Texas Tech. But after that, I actually ended up in San Francisco, out of all
Oh
places.
man, you've been everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My first job was dealing with a pipeline explosion, and I was representing Chevron and Shell. Well, I was at a law firm, and their partners,
Uh huh.
represented Chevron and Shell, and I was helping them out,
Yeah.
and a couple of the other larger oil and gas companies. It was actually a explosion caused by Pacific Gas and Electric
Uh huh.
(PG&E),
Yeah.
that started all the wildfires and stuff. So that's where I started my career.
Okay.
Did pipeline stuff and renewable stuff out there for several years. Moved to Santa Fe. Still did like public utilities work. Really is what it was.
Yeah.
Did that in Santa Fe, and also got into a lot of oil and gas permitting and regulatory things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So did you like Santa Fe better, or did you ever work in Dallas?
no, never worked
Okay,
in
I got you.
Dallas. I hadn't lived in Dallas since I graduated high school.
I got you.
Yeah.
Is there different regulations and stuff in New Mexico than here? I'm
Yeah.
guessing
Yeah.
it's more. They're more strict, correct? Or
They can be. I mean, it depends on the issue. They're more strict with the oil and gas companies.
yeah.
Um, they the Texas is a lot more pro business,
Yeah.
where New Mexico is more like pro, individual rights, like
Hmm.
protecting the citizens and
Yeah.
stuff against the businesses. But yeah, the laws are different. It's funny because so the western states, like including California, tend to actually have really similar laws
Yeah.
because they all came from Spain and
Mm,
Mexico. So like you go over to Oklahoma, which was
okay.
never like occupied by the Spanish or Mexico, and their laws are quite different.
Yeah.
But
So it goes
yeah,
all the way back to the
yeah,
where it came from, basically.
yeah. The American government generally honored the laws of wherever the state came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
So yeah, Louisiana is French law, which is
Really,
crazy. Yeah, it's
that's
like
crazy.
completely different than the rest of the states.
Are you certified, or how would you say it? To work in different states,
Yeah, so I'm licensed here in
licensed. Okay.
Texas, and then in New Mexico and California.
Oh, California too.
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. It's pretty interesting getting to know someone that does all that. I came from the oil field background.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I hear a lot about those explosions and
Yeah.
lawsuits and stuff. When I first started, I think it was like 2 weeks after a rig blew up and it killed like 6 people,
Oh, yeah.
new
Yeah.
people.
I've never had to deal with that
Yeah,
like from my practice, but I know about it. You hear about it, and that's tragic.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you heard about the what's it called, the Horizon? What's it called, the Horizon?
Deep Horizon,
The
Deepwater Horizon, something like.
Deepwater Horizon. Yeah,
Yeah. Is
yeah,
that the BP spill?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Do you know anything about that or
I
what?
mean, a little bit. I can't even remember when it happened. I want to say that
11? No,
yeah,
or 10?
maybe yeah, something like that. So I uh
The
I
deep.
got my law degree in 2013, so it was a
Oh, okay.
little before I started practicing. But yeah, I mean that was
That was
crazy.
crazy, huh?
Yeah,
Have you seen the movie?
I haven't. No,
No,
is
you need
it
to watch
good?
it. It's kind of they exaggerate it too much,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good. I mean,
Huh.
me working on a rig, I was like, they don't do that. But for
Yeah.
people that don't know, I mean,
Sure. Yeah.
it seems realistic, you know?
Yeah, they generally exaggerate things.
Yeah.
You know what? Like all these different attorney shows and things. I think the best one that I've seen is the one with O.J. Simpson, where I think it's Cuba Gooding Jr. that plays O.J.
Uh huh.
Simpson. That one is really
It's
good.
good.
That one's like really accurate.
Is it?
I feel like. I mean, there's still stories and it's Hollywood and it's
Yeah.
not 100% accurate,
Yeah.
but it really like depicted the courtroom really well.
Really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet it gets crazy in there sometimes, or no?
Yeah, yeah. I don't uh, go to court. Like I've never done a trial
Oh,
actually. I
okay. I
don't
got you.
do litigation. So
Hmm.
mine's more with contracts and deals and
I
things
got
like
you.
that.
So,
Yeah, but I do so before I came here to Amarillo, I was doing a lot of stuff with state agencies.
mhm.
So I've represented a lot of organizations too, and recently working with like a lot of cities in the Panhandle
Yeah.
also. So I've got background working with like organizations, municipalities, state agencies too.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. And how did you get interested in that? When did you know you wanted to be a lawyer?
Um, I just I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my career,
Yeah.
and it sort of seemed like it would be a good fit. So my dad's an attorney. He's in New Mexico. He's in Albuquerque where he's from.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, so he's an attorney, and it's funny, like growing up, like you never want to do what your parents do,
Yeah.
right? Like when you're little at least. So I always told myself, oh, I'm never gonna be an attorney, and didn't really have a reason for it. But as I got older, I realized that me and my dad, we think really similarly,
Yeah.
and we kind of have like the same brain.
Hmm.
And so it just sort of seemed like, oh, maybe I should go to law school
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I took 2 years off after graduating college and going to law school, and I graduated in college in 2008. So there was like the financial crisis,
Oh
and
yeah, 2008.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody was hiring. So I went up to Canadian,
Okay.
where the family's from, and learned about the ranch, and that's how I got involved with oil and gas stuff.
Yeah, that's an
And
old field town, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
oil field town, and yeah, I guess you're from Wheeler
Yeah. Wheeler.
too, so right next door.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
used to
that's
be
pretty cool.
booming.
Yeah,
I,
no, back then it was
it was
booming.
crazy, but Wheeler's dying, man. It's
Yeah, same with Canadian. I
Canadian
mean,
too.
Canadians holding on. Canadians a good community about
Hmm.
trying to support everyone and
Yeah.
support local businesses.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're struggling
It's
too.
sad seeing that you go back and just everybody's moving away and
Yeah,
houses left alone and all that. It's crazy to me.
yeah,
It's sad to see,
it is
because that's the
sad.
town you grew up in, and
Yeah.
to see it go down, it's pretty
Oh
crazy.
yeah. No, you drive through all these small towns, and it's sad to see,
Yeah.
hardly anything left. And you
Hmm.
see all these old buildings, and you're like, man, that was a cool building. I wonder what that
Yeah, when
used to
you're
be, but
little.
it's all boarded up.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So yeah. So you went to school. How long is law school? How long does it take? How long did it take you?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not too long.
Yeah, yeah. So you got to go to college first. So, do 4 years unless you can finish quicker. But,
Hmm.
most people 4 years in college.
Of what? What do you have to get there?
Just whatever. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
You
Um,
just gotta have some college background
yeah, you just got to have a degree
before you
from
can
a
go to law
college.
school.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. And then you got to take a test called the LSAT.
hmm
I don't know what it stands for, but you take that, and then you submit your application for your law schools with like your grades from college, and then you've got to do 3 more years, and then you've got to take what's called the bar
The
exam, which is
bar. I've heard of that. Yeah.
that's to get your license at the end.
Yeah. How many tries did you get at that? Or is it
Um,
one time?
no, it's not one time. I don't know if they. I'm not sure
You
actually.
got
I
it the
know
first time?
I got it the first time,
You're a smart
luckily.
dude. You're a
Yeah,
smart
thanks,
dude.
thanks. Yeah. When I took it like in California at that time in 2013, it was 3 days.
Yeah.
So 6 hours
Oh
for
wow.
3 days. Yeah. So it's
That's a long
crazy.
time.
Yeah. It's a lot of material. Um,
How did you study for that? Did they like tell you what, or
yeah.
how does that process look like?
Yeah, they have courses.
Courses and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone I know pays for a course and
Hmm.
takes a course. I don't know anybody who just did self study. I guess you can. I mean, there's practice books and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah. And you say you're independent, right? You're not
Yeah.
with the law firm or anything like that.
No, I was at a law firm in California and then in New Mexico, but yeah, now it's just my
So
own
you
practice.
solo.
Yeah,
Or you have an office here too?
I do. Yeah,
In
so
Canadian?
yep, got an office here in downtown Amarillo and then an office in Canadian.
That's nice. That's nice. Do you feel which one do you like better? Did you like working under a law firm better or
Oh
by
no,
yourself?
I
Probably by
like
yourself,
working by
right?
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I get to make my own hours. I get to kind of pursue what I'm interested in
Yeah.
more. Um, and and yeah, it's just better to manage everything on
Yeah.
your own instead of
Probably
having a
better.
boss.
Yeah. You
I
get
mean,
to
my
decide.
clients are a
They're your
boss to a
bosses.
certain extent,
Yeah.
but when I'm done with them, I get to do my own thing.
That's true. Yeah. What would you say is the hardest part about doing your own thing?
Maybe time management, so it's hard to predict, how much work you're gonna get, and with me, just starting like my own law practice. I want to build my practice. I hope to hire new attorneys in 2 or 3 years, however long it may be. But with that, I want to bring clients in
Yeah.
so I can get really busy at
Hmm.
times. But then you might tell people who come in with a issue or something, and you might have to turn them away, right? But then all of a sudden you get a slowdown,
Yeah.
and now you're not
You're
doing
like, come
much.
back.
Yeah. So that I think that's probably the hardest part, time management.
Time
Like at a
management.
law firm, they can spread that out a lot more, because they have multiple attorneys there. So just
Yeah.
just like a business, like with several people working there,
Yeah.
they could spread it out too.
That's true. Do
Yeah.
you have a case that was like most rewarding for you, like that comes to mind, like most satisfying, or no?
Um, Well, right now, I'm involved in a lot of the Smokehouse Creek fire stuff.
Okay, that's the
So
one in Fritch, correct?
it started
Stinnett?
around Fritch. It
Okay.
started. This one started in Stinnett. So there were several fires that started that day. It was
Hmm.
February 2024.
Yeah,
And yeah, I think it was the Windy Deuce fire that started over in
in
Fritch,
Fritch. Yeah.
and then this one, the Smokehouse Creek fire, started around Stinnett. But the Smokehouse Creek fire, it ended up being the biggest fire in Texas history. Burned more than
A
a
million,
million.
right?
Yeah,
I was
more than a
looking at that
million
earlier.
acres. Yeah, it's crazy.
That was a pretty big deal. I remember hearing about it all over the
Yeah,
news. There was a
yeah.
bunch of lawsuits
Oh yeah.
and all that stuff. You're involved in some of those?
I'm not involved with like the actual lawsuits,
Yeah.
but I'm helping like some people out on just recovering, making sure they're made whole,
Yeah.
making sure that there's safe electric practices,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah. Did they say how it started?
It was a poll from Excel Energy
Hmm.
here in Amarillo, so it's actually Southwestern Public Service is the name of,
SPS.
yeah,
Yeah.
SPS, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the actual utility, but you see all the Excel
Hmm.
trucks and there's an Excel building downtown. So they do business as Excel. Excel's really just their holding company. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was a poll that was an Excel pole or an Excel power line.
Yeah.
It broke, and then that power line started the fire.
Wow.
Yeah,
It did some major damage.
yeah, a lot of
That's
damage.
crazy.
Hmm.
Poor people. Did anybody die in that? Do you know?
Yeah, two people died directly, and then there was a third death that's like an indirect death. So There was an older woman who I believe wasn't able to get out of her house,
Yeah.
and so I think she burned in her house. So really sad.
Man.
There was another woman who she was in her car, and I believe that the fire ended up surrounding her car, and so she died. And then the indirect one was a firefighter, um, somewhere maybe Borger, Stinnett area,
Yeah.
maybe even over in Pampa, but yeah, kind of that area, the Panhandle, and he he was just fighting fires for several days and had a lack of sleep and stuff, and just a lot of stress, and he ended up dying from a heart attack.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
was it was after the fires, but I think if I remember correctly, I might be getting it a little mixed up, but I
Hmm.
think he fought those fires for several days, and then he got called out to just a house fire that had nothing to do
Oh
with the
wow.
Smokehouse Creek fire,
Yeah.
but he was under so much stress that he
Yeah.
had a heart attack.
Dang, that's
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
Yeah. So do you think Excel's going? They're probably gonna lose a lot of money now, or payout?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how the lawsuits play out. I mean, I've got my own opinions and stuff, but
Can you
yeah,
talk about it or no?
probably not too much.
Not too much.
After everything, gets played out and
Yeah.
stuff, I'd be happy to come back and do a
Talk about
recap and
it.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But right now, we just need to
Gotta
see
be careful.
see how the lawsuits play out.
Yeah. I would imagine. I mean, if it was their fault, a lot of people are gonna be going after them.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's a lot of lawsuits out
Yeah.
there. So yeah, if it ends up, being their fault, then they could lose a lot of money for sure.
Yeah. You know what I noticed during the that time of that fire is that there was a lot of the communities around the Texas Panhandle. They just came
Yeah.
together and donated everything,
Yeah.
clothes, food, everything. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It was great just to see how the communities came together, not just here up in the Panhandle, but all over the country.
Yeah.
So so my family's got some land around Canadian, and there were people that came all the way down from Kansas
Yep.
to drop hay off.
Yep.
So there's a lot of people bringing in hay for the cattle and the horses, and they were coming from all over the place. But yeah, the communities banded together too, and I would say still like the communities are still banded together. Like all of us that had to go through it, it was a real traumatic
Yeah.
experience, and so all of us that had to go through it and experience it, like we've gone through similar trauma, and so that's kept us together.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good thing about living in this area. Everybody comes
Yeah,
together when
yeah,
when needed. Even with like tornadoes like Peyton. I think
yeah,
what was it down by Lubbock? Everybody's just
yeah.
donating stuff.
No, that
It's pretty
yeah,
cool
that's
to
sad.
live that. In Dallas, where did you grow up?
I in Plano, so
Plano.
yeah, I went to Plano
If I
West. That
ever
was my high
move, that's
school.
where I want to move
Yeah,
to
it's
Plano.
crazy, how much it grew
Hmm.
after I left. So I don't know how much you know about Dallas, how often you go down there, but like now like Frisco's exploded, which
Yeah.
is just north of Dallas, and Frisco, was all farmland
Hmm.
when I was there. Like it kind of the Dallas North Tollway stopped at Legacy, and the Legacy Center had just gotten built, and
That's
now,
off that freeway, right?
yeah, it's off the
My wife
freeway.
used to work there.
Oh, really?
Well, for Liberty Mutual.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, yeah. It was, so when I was first born, we were living in Garland,
Hmm.
and my dad used to tell me like when I was a little kid that Plano was all farmland, and then it got
Yeah.
developed and we moved to Plano, and like at that time, Frisco is all farmland, and now it's just crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love going on. That's where we stay whenever we go. I get an Airbnb in Plano,
Oh,
a
nice,
house with a
nice.
pool and just hang out and
Yeah.
stuff back there. It's pretty cool. And then growing up, how was it for you growing up? Do you have a good childhood? And
Yeah, yeah, I liked it. I came from a good family.
yeah.
Made some good friends in high school. I mean, I was ready to get out and explore after high school.
Yeah.
So I ended up going to college in California also.
Really?
I actually thought that like, I want to be like a band manager and stuff, and so I ended up in LA
Yeah.
and went to college out there, and I had an internship
Right
at
out of
Interscope
Plano to
Records.
LA?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
And yeah, I had an internship with Interscope Records for about 2 years and tried to manage my friend's band. And
Who is that, a big record company or
yeah, yeah. So I can't remember who they have signed now, but
yeah.
at that time, like as far as rock bands, like they had 9 Inch Nails and AFI, if you remember
Mm,
them.
okay.
So several other big acts, but they had Black Eyed Peas and
Oh
then
wow.
Fergie at the time. Several other huge acts too.
So that was your goal before you got into
Yeah.
law school.
I figured out that like the music industry wasn't the right place for me. So it was
Yeah.
hard dealing with everybody's egos,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of just like I like to have fun and have a good time, but I mean those guys like to have fun all the
All the
time,
time.
and you gotta like hang,
Yeah,
with
hang with
those
them.
like yeah, if you want to be in that industry, you want to hang with them and I don't know. I just wasn't into like staying out, every single night,
Yeah.
late night, and
They do it
so
every day mostly.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them do.
Wow.
A lot of them party.
Do you have any crazy stories
Um,
that you remember
man, I don't know. I
that you could talk about?
yeah, we'll have to. I've got some crazy ones, but the crazy ones, yeah, probably have to talk about them, not in the podcast. Yeah,
That's crazy. I would
trying to think of some PG crazy
PG.
ones, but
No, I'm sure there's a lot of partying and just that scene. I listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of them are based out of there.
yeah.
But I do see that everybody's moving away now. What do you think about that?
Yeah, from Dallas.
No, from California,
Oh, from
L.A.
California. Yeah. Um, I mean, it makes sense to me. California is like so expensive. It's crowded.
Hmm.
I hated how much money I was paying to live out in California and then constantly have to like wait in traffic and be in
Yeah.
crowds. Like you could just never get away. Like you'd get out to go to like, Yosemite or something, go camping or
Hmm.
go hiking or up to Lake Tahoe and
Yeah.
like it's crowded up there
It's
too.
crowded.
There's all these people like
Yeah.
whether it's on a trail or like you're snowboarding, and it's just like people everywhere. So you just
Yeah.
never get away from it.
That's true. Did you have an apartment or a house?
I had an apartment.
Apartment.
Yeah.
They're probably expensive too, right?
Yeah, really expensive. Like, man, the rent at the time for a one bedroom was like the average rent was like almost $4,000.
Wow. That
Yeah.
was back in what, 2000?
That would have been from I was there from 2013 to 2018. Yeah.
Mhm. That's crazy. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
You're
It's
just
crazy.
paying for that scene, that lifestyle,
Yeah.
basically, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a struggle. Like, they had a hard time like keeping like police officers, teachers,
Yeah.
firefighters like in San Francisco because they're jobs that don't pay all that well, but
Yeah.
they're like essential. They need them, and even worse for like finding people to work at the grocery store and
Yeah.
stuff. So
But they did have those big fires too, huh?
yeah, they had
Last year?
yeah, they probably well, so there was a huge fire in LA last year that
Yeah.
like
The
like burnt.
Malibu and
Yeah,
that whole
that
area.
area, yeah, up
Yeah.
around Malibu.
You would have had some work.
Yeah, that was caused by an electric company.
Was
Also,
it?
it's from what I understand, I
Yeah.
think there's still needs to be investigation and stuff. At least one of them, I think, like the Eaton fire, and I'd have to go back and look because this is
Yeah.
early on when I was looking. Evidence might have came out that's changed, but
Hmm.
my understanding was the electric company caused the Eaton fire too. But yeah, it burned down 16,000 homes.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
crazy, these wildfires they get out of
Wow.
control and they're a big threat, especially to our community up here. So, like what we find out, um, there's been several big fires up here, some of the biggest fires in Texas history. Like before Smokehouse Creek,
Yeah.
there was a fire in 2017, it's called the Perryton Complex fire.
Hmm.
And at that time it was the biggest fire in
Really?
Texas history. Yeah, and then
I don't remember that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was well, either that one or the 2006 fire, which was the Amarillo Complex fire. But with all those fires, they all happened late February, early March.
Yeah.
So the conditions that we get out here, it tends to be really dry
Yeah.
and really windy at that time. So
That's true.
these poles break,
Yeah.
and these fires start, and yeah, it's a huge threat for the towns and fires even got, north of Amarillo in 2024. So
Hmm.
even like threatening Amarillo
Yeah.
too.
Been a lot. Yeah. So what do you like to do for fun? I mean, do you have time for fun right now or
Yeah,
no?
so I'm pretty big into horses. It's something that I
Horses.
got into like later in my life. Just
Really?
yeah, just kind of my family having a ranching background.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I've been around them my whole life and always enjoyed them. But like, so one of the reasons, like, speaking of the crowds and
Yeah.
stuff, like why I left California. So, my buddy, um, I hosted a bachelor party for him out on the family's place,
Yeah.
and we had a great time. And then they all went back home, and I stayed an extra day, and I was just sitting out there, like, it was a beautiful day, a beautiful spring day out there. And I was, had peace and quiet, just had things to myself, didn't have to deal with these crowds. And I was like, man, what am I doing in California? Like, this is great.
Yeah.
So that was like in 2018 when I decided to leave.
Hmm.
And then from there, I started getting really big into horses because I was able to find like peace of mind with them
Really?
and stuff.
Do you
So
have
yeah,
any? Do you own
yeah, I've got two
two?
horses. Yeah,
What
so
kind?
they're both quarter horses,
What
so they're
are-
just like typical ranch horses.
Okay.
Yeah, so I joined Range Riders here in Amarillo, which is like a great organization.
Yeah.
It's like a horse riding club. It's been around
Okay.
for a long, long
What's it called?
time.
The Range Riders?
Range Riders,
Okay.
yeah. And they do a lot of events and they help with the community and stuff. So it's great. So I joined them a couple months ago, and that's where I keep my horses.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you go to like horse races and all that or no?
No, I've only been to one horse
What's it
race.
called? The Kentucky Derby and
Yeah,
all that stuff?
Kentucky
You've been to
Derby.
one
You
or no?
know, I've never been to the Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby. I've been to a horse race out in California. They've got a big one in Ruidoso in
Yeah.
New Mexico, and I've wanted to go to that one. I've
I've
heard that
heard of
one's
that one.
fun. I don't know if I'll ever make it to the Kentucky Derby. I think that costs a lot of money to
Does
go
it?
there. Yeah,
Hey,
I
you got the
bet.
money.
Everyone's got their fancy hats and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
No.
need to get like a pinstripe suit and a nice like, some like hat from the 1920s.
Yeah. You gotta dress up for
Yeah.
sure. There's also one in Oklahoma City that I think I forget what it's called, but it's a course that's pretty big. And it has a
Okay.
casino and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Besides horses, anything else that you like to do?
In the wintertime, I snowboard a lot.
Snowboard?
Yeah.
Where do you like to go?
So when I was in New Mexico, I'd just go to Santa Fe and Taos.
Taos.
Uh, when I was in California, that's when I really got into it. So we would go to all the places up in Lake Tahoe. There's
Oh
several
man.
places to go out there. And then yeah, so big reason why I went to New Mexico was the mountains. Like,
Yeah.
mountains are the only thing Texas is missing in my
Yeah.
opinion. But we're close enough here, 4 hours away.
Yeah.
So just shoot over
It's
there. It's really
close. I
easy.
went to Pikes Peak. Have you
Yeah.
in Colorado Springs
Yeah.
2 weekends ago, and
Oh yeah.
it was awesome.
Oh, cool. I've never been
Yeah.
up. I've been to Colorado Springs, but I've never been up to
No,
Pikes Peak.
it's way up there. I
Yeah.
think it's like what 14,000 feet in
Yeah,
altitude.
something like that.
I was thinking, I was like, I'm not gonna feel the difference, because I'm young. I work out and stuff, and I could feel it. I got
Yeah,
dizzy.
short of breath.
Yeah, it's crazy,
It
but it's way up.
happens.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, well,
I
good
wish.
good you didn't get like altitude sickness or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, that that would have sucked. But I love the mountains too. That's something that if I ever move, I would say I'll probably go to Colorado somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Colorado's
the
pretty.
mountains, the snow, and all
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah, yeah. But and Taos is fun too. Taos, Red River, and all that.
Yep.
Those are fun places. You married? Got kids?
No, I'm
Oh,
engaged.
oh,
No
nice.
kids. So yeah, engaged to a girl who lives here in Amarillo. Her name's Evie, so
Nice.
she's great. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, I love her dearly. We've really hit it off. She's from Canadian actually,
Really? Okay.
but we never knew each other. We got introduced through some mutual friends
Mhm.
2 years ago, and yeah, just really hit it off. So
Hit it
we're
off.
getting married here in November.
Wow!
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you,
That's awesome.
thank you.
It's life changing, but it's for the good.
Yeah, yeah,
It's most of the time.
yeah, yeah. You have kids?
I do. I have
Yeah.
two daughters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 and 10.
They run circles around
Oh
you or
yeah,
what?
the little one. Man, you'll see whenever you got some kids.
Yeah.
It's life changing, but it's beautiful. Like going home and then they come up to you and hug you, and it's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've always been like a party animal. And then having kids has changed me, man. It's awesome, and it helps you grow as a person.
Yeah.
You're not worried about the wrong things anymore.
Sure.
There's bigger things to worry about: family, your job, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What keeps you motivated? Like, what makes you? Do you read books, listen to podcasts?
Not as much as I should. I
Yeah.
listen to some podcasts. So a lot of the podcasts I like to listen to just deal with like history. So I
Yeah.
can
Which
nerd
one's
out on
one
history.
that you like?
There's one, man, it's been several years since I've listened to it ever since I moved my practice here, but
Yeah.
because I've just been so busy like developing it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the
oh
spot.
no, no, you're good. You're good. It's a guy out of Houston. He's actually a judge in Houston, and he does it. Man, it's like on the tip of my tongue, but he does a great
And he
podcast.
talks about history and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
So you're a
sorts of
history
Texas
guy.
history. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So recently, like with books and stuff, I've been reading a lot of Texas history books too. I like to read like the books about like just with me getting into horses and
Yeah.
kind of the ranch and Wild West stuff.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
gotten into that, so I'll read a lot of books that were written by guys back during the cattle drive
Mm-hmm.
days. They wrote about their experiences when they got older.
Yeah.
So those are cool to read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have,
like
have
firsthand
you know
accounts.
who Hank the cow dog is, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to the ranch out there
No,
by
I haven't.
Perryton?
I haven't.
I want to go out there. I
Okay.
heard. I didn't even know it was out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Now that you bring it up,
Yeah.
yeah, someone had told me that before, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you just asked me about Hank the cow dog, I probably wouldn't have told you. It is
Yeah.
out around
Yeah.
Perryton.
That's pretty cool. I think I didn't know that till last year.
Yeah.
I barely found out.
Hmm.
But I would love to go out there and check it out. That'd be cool. And but with your practice and stuff, like, do you have to stay studying? You study a lot
Yeah.
and all that.
It's constantly
Constant.
learning. Everything that a client brings in is different. I mean, these guys, once you get 30, 40 years of practice, you've had enough experience, you've seen enough things that you don't have to do as much studying, but yeah, you usually have to like look into things and make sure that whatever you're doing for your client, whether it's drafting a contract
Yeah.
or if they're in a dispute and they're trying to fight something but they don't want to do a lawsuit, then you still have to look into, what laws are in their favor, what laws aren't in their favor, and
Yeah.
and make sure that you accurately
You gotta
portray.
stay up to date on all that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, you got
crazy.
to stay up to date. Yeah, so I think Texas requires 10 hours.
10 hours.
Yeah, maybe 10 or maybe 12 hours of continuing education
Mm-hmm.
each year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean,
Yeah, luckily I don't have to ever take the bar exam again. Like with doctors, they have to like recertify
wow.
themselves, which makes sense because they're like dealing with like people's lives and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah. That would be pretty crazy. You like to travel or no?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
like to travel a
Where do you
lot.
like to go? Where was the last place you went?
So me and my fiance just got back from Italy and Croatia. It was
Oh
her
wow.
40th birthday. So, and it was another friend of ours, his 40th birthday. So we were with like a big group, and we split off for 3 days to celebrate Ebby's birthday. But
Mm-hmm. How
yeah,
long
we
were
were
you out
over
there?
there 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Uh huh.
How was it?
It was great, like Italy's great. Like people are friendly, like the weather's good, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
like the food's
Yeah.
awesome. Croatia was nice, like it was pretty, but like I found the people kind of rude, so I'm not sure I'd ever go back.
Yeah. They're rude.
I'd like to explore another place before
Yeah.
I went back to Croatia, but Italy, it's like, yeah, I'd definitely go back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've never been. Maybe one day.
Yeah, you check it out.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to go to Rome, right?
Rome.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. Do you have any future trips planned or no?
So for a
Because you're about
honeymoon,
to get married, right? Yeah.
yeah, for the honeymoon we might go up to Banff in Canada. So
Oh
there's
wow.
like a lake up there, Lake Louise, which is where the town of Banff is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been like getting targeted ads on Instagram and
After you
things like
started
that.
looking
Like,
it up,
yeah, for like years now, just like being into snowboarding. So I'd really like to go up there. That's on my list. I'd
Canada,
like to go to Montana too at some
Montana.
point.
Do you
Yeah.
like to hunt or no?
I'm not like real big into hunting. I
Yeah.
like to just kind of more just explore,
Yeah.
like either on horseback or hiking. But I hunt every now and again. I like to do it every couple years just to remember
To
how to do
remember.
it. Yeah, just
Yeah.
in case like something
Some
crazy
yeah.
happens. Yeah, you need to go hunt.
You gotta stay prepared,
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. No, that's
But
good.
I like shooting and stuff too. I do it like
Yeah,
we've got a shooting range out at the ranch and
yeah. You have a lot
so
of guns.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I probably have about 15.
Holy crap, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
What's your favorite one?
collected them throughout the years. So I like I've got a lever action 30-30. That's like an old cowboy gun,
Yeah.
with like the open sights on it,
Yeah.
doesn't have a scope. So I really like getting into this cowboy stuff again. Like
Back to the cowboy.
yeah, like that I have more fun shooting them than I do like shooting ARs or like something that's like decked out with all kinds of tactical stuff.
Yeah.
Because like with the 30-30 with the open sights, it's like extremely challenging, you know. So
Yeah.
that makes it fun for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I
No.
mean, I like ARs and stuff too. It depends on what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, that's awesome. So where can people find you and reach you at if they're needing your services?
Oh, so I'm in the First Bank Southwest Tower.
Oh, well, this guy.
Yeah, with James. So yeah, you can find me there on the 18th floor. Um, and I've got a website, you know, www.johnmcintyrelaw.com,
Cool.
all one word. So that's also probably the easiest way to
Yeah.
find me. Yeah,
Yeah.
just go there. It's got my contact information, business phone number, all that
And
stuff.
what's the services you can help with again?
Yeah, so it's so natural resources, like I can help, you know, really well, really in depth. So oil and gas, wind, water, and then doing a lot of estate planning now, business contracts,
Oh,
dealing with agricultural issues.
okay.
So yeah, just things that kind of typical what people need around here, especially like more rural people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Around us and yeah.
Yep.
It fits better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Individuals, small businesses. So
Yeah.
so I'm on that side, you know, like representing the people who are doing something with maybe a big business or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, John, well, I hope that you're successful. You
Yeah.
already are, but your business grows.
Thank you.
You're near here, and you're in Canadian Amarillo, so hopefully it grows, man.
Yeah.
I feel like
Thanks for having me.
you're a smart dude.
Thank you.
I have no doubt that you'll be good at it.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hopefully you get something out of this
I appreciate
and
it.
all
Yeah.
that.
Thanks for inviting me. I really
Yeah,
appreciate, you know, just letting me put my name out there
for sure.
and letting people in Amarillo know more about me.
More about you for
Yeah.
sure. I have one more question though before we go. If anybody's looking to go into law school or be a lawyer, basically, what's some advice you'd give them?
I'd say stay out of trouble.
Stay out of
So
trouble.
yeah, you know, still have fun and stuff, but don't do stupid things. Don't get arrested, you
Your
know.
background.
Yeah, especially so um when they're looking at things like don't do things like stealing or fraud, stuff like that, where it's like something that's more like immoral, like
Yeah.
rubs on your character that way. That's like going to be really hard to get licensed. If you happen to get like pulled over with like a DWI, you know, like that stuff's excusable.
Okay.
I mean, you're still gonna have to like go through, you know, maybe like some counseling and things like AA. You know,
Yeah.
they might make you go to AA. But yeah, just stay out of trouble. Stay on top of your grades. Be focused, and yeah, you'll do well. You'll find a law school that fits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching another episode. Remember, you can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. And if you need a lawyer, hit up John.
Yep.
He's here in Amarillo,
Yep.
Canadian, the Texas Panhandle.
Yeah. Give me a call.
Give him a call.
www.johnmcintyrelaw.com.
Awesome. We'll catch y'all next time.
All right. Thank you.